I first left here back in the early 2000s for high school. Yeah, I ended up in Thunder Bay DFC High School, Dennis Franklin Camardi. My girlfriend got pregnant. Yeah, so didn't finish my high school there. Ended up as a dropout. So I just did some small part-time jobs. I was also struggling with drugs and alcohol. When I got my act together, I went to college as a mature student. My first year, I did college access. It was all right. I decided to do pre-tech trades on my second year, and it was something that really interested me. But due to my vision in one eye, it was kind of hazardous for me to do that. I didn't want to get injured or injure anybody on work sites. I seriously didn't know what to do after that. But I read the programs online at the College, their website, and but I came across the ACA program, Aboriginal Community Advocacy Program, and yeah, it caught my attention. And like once I started to know what it was about the treaties, the Indian Act, the Royal Proclamation, all throughout when Europeans landed here, through the colonization and decolonization that was starting. So there's a lot of things there I didn't know about my own history. You know, and the more I learned, the more I wanted to learn. I ended up withdrawing from that program because of drugs and addiction. So I took some years off. Throughout my life, you know, I struggled from drugs and alcohol. You know, I kept falling, get back up, falling. It's been up and down. I had a rough childhood in the community. There was a lot of drinking and going on, so it affected my life, and which is one of the reasons why I moved in the first place, because I had a lot of trauma issues here, like memories I didn't like. For me, I felt like we were just pushed aside from society, as they call it now, and like we were left, like we were forced out of our own the good lands and pushed aside to wherever the government said that we belonged. We used to roam around free all throughout this land, anywhere we wanted. Then they started putting trap lines and stuff, saying that's where your family belongs, that's where your family belongs, and then they even made it. Then the government started making reservations. To me, it's like concentration camps, what they did to the Jews, you know? Like, it wasn't until 1951 when they recognized us as people, the United Nations. It wasn't until what happened after the Jews, that's when we were finally recognized by the government and the United Nations. So we slowly started getting our rights back. So yeah, that's what fascinated me at the College, was all these things that I didn't know about: the Indian Act, the Royal Proclamation, treaty rights. And still to this day, they're violating all these treaty rights and stuff. So yeah, my two oldest boys go to KIHS right now, and they see me going. Like, I talk to them about continuing with their education, like not to leave, not to drop out of high school. I want them, and I want to show them that, you know, that education is important, and that's why I'm here. Drugs and alcohol just makes things worse, man. Like, there's times where life isn't always going to be like sunshine and rainbows and stuff, man. There's just going to be days, and there's going to be times where you're going to be down, and you know, and turning to alcohol is just going to make things worse. And I learned that through the hard way, because I actually did to do a lot of drugs and alcohol, and I struggle from drug and alcohol addictions, but I don't let it keep me down because I know there's something better I can do, because I seen what I can do, the potential that I have, and I hate to waste it, not doing anything with it, not doing anything with my life, especially having 3 sons. I want to show them that you can make something out of yourself, even through all my struggles.